Hey friends, it's Cammy. So yeah, I didn't do a vlog video last week. I had doctor's appointments all week. I felt like shit. Anyway, hashtag disabled life. Yeah. So back on it this week. I went to my very first Pride event on Saturday. I'm doing a whole video about it. I was supposed to have a video up. My regular long form scripted stuff was supposed to be up last Thursday. But I didn't get it done, obviously. But what I'm working on right now is a video about Pride that hopefully will be up this week. It might not be up until next week. Whatever, it doesn't matter. The video should be a lot of fun. I'm going to be interviewing one of my children about it, who is trans. He came out a couple years ago. But anyway, he got to go with us as well. Well, two of my kids got to go, but one of them I'm going to be sitting down with and talking to. The other one, I don't know if I should have asked them or not. They have anxiety, so I didn't ask. So, Lee, if you're watching this, I didn't exclude you on purpose. I just didn't want to put you on the spot. Yeah, so it was interesting. It rained all day at Portland Pride, or Pride Portland. I don't know what they call it. Anyway, it rained all day and it was like 60 degrees, but it was so much fun. I've never done something like that before. Strangely, I don't know how I went through life this long with never having gone to a Pride March, but it was a lot of fun. I'm planning on going again. I don't think I'm going to hit up another one this year, but I definitely want to go either to the big one that's in Portland, or maybe one of the smaller ones. I want to get all my kids together and go. I have 5 kids. I want to get all my kids together and go, and some of my friends who weren't able to make it. One thing that I forgot to talk about when I was recording before, so I had to come around and hook this back up. So, it's Pride Month. Just down the road, one of my neighbors has a big picture window, and this was painted on it. It says, "Let trans beauty, life, love grow." I don't exactly know how to express how good this makes me feel. So in order to express that to them, I have no idea who they are, but in order to express that to them, I wrote on a sticky note and put it on the window that said, "Thank you for making me feel valid and safe in my own neighborhood," with some hearts on it. And then a couple days later, I went by and the sticky note was still there, and they had drawn a heart around it that said, "You are beautiful." So I thought that was really sweet. It's one thing to kind of see pride flags all over the place around the neighborhood, which, I mean, I do. There are a lot of them around. But it's another to see something that's so specifically supportive of trans people. They have another window that has just a trans flag hanging in it. So I wonder if they themselves are trans or if they're just good allies. I don't know, but it makes me smile, and I had to share it. There was something else I was going to talk about before I have 3 things, and I don't remember what the second one was. Shit. Because I'm bipolar, I have periods where I'm really productive and periods where I'm really not productive. And I need to try to figure out how to leverage productive me so that non-productive me can still get things done. And we don't have weeks like last week where I was unproductive and wasn't able to get anything recorded or written. I came up with a great video idea that would be easier to write, but it ended up being too long anyway, so I wasn't able to record it. I'm gonna record it. Okay, so I'm gonna be interviewing Rowan tomorrow afternoon, which will be Wednesday. So hopefully I can get everything else recorded tomorrow during the day, so that I can just take the interview with him and put it into the video and then have the video up on Thursday. Fingers crossed. That may not happen, but since I'm in a productive phase right now, I'm going to try to batch record some stuff so that I've got things to kind of last for a little while. And speaking of being productive, I actually got my first, this is going to sound kind of stupid for anyone who's not a writer, but I got my first new idea for a book in a very long time. I had been beating my head against a wall trying to get different book ideas to come together. And I had that kind of writer's block where I wasn't getting new ideas. I wasn't getting new ideas, and I couldn't really make the old ideas work. So I just kept trying and kept trying and kept trying, and my writer's block was just stopping me from doing it. So then yesterday, I got hit with this new idea, one of the first new ideas I've had for a really long time, and it kind of just started going. So I'm excited about that. I'm also going to be putting up, it's in the process of being edited right now, but I'm going to be putting one of my, at least one, maybe more after.
Get on with it!
I'm going to be putting a novella up on Amazon for purchase so I've got something to plug. And you can kind of go buy some of my stuff and throw a couple dollars my way. And have something fun to read in the process. So that, I don't know exactly when that's going to be going up, but I will definitely plug it when it's live. It's one novella. I've got another one that I want to put together that I need to get the first one done first. But I've got another one that I want to do that is a lot closer to being done, and I've got one that's further away from being ready. They're already written, but they need to be edited and formatted, and one of them is actually quite old, so that's going to need a lot of extensive rewrites. But yeah, so that's something to look forward to. I'm excited about it. I actually think it was working on Lords of Innsmouth and getting it ready that kind of got my writing juices going again. I'm not certain that it was, but it certainly seems the case. Third thing that I wanted to talk about is right before I sat down to record this, I got a message request from my ex. I haven't spoken to this woman in over a decade. Our relationship didn't end well. It wasn't a very healthy relationship for either of us, really. And we were better off for it ending. But yeah, I haven't spoken to her in over a decade. And again, we didn't part on good terms. So I don't know how she found me or why she messaged me. I didn't accept the request because I don't want to kind of invite any drama. I don't want to disparage her. It was many, many years ago that we were together. And again, we were both kind of going through a lot and in bad spots. So I don't want to disparage her about it, but it's not a healthy thing to respond to her. So I'm not going to, but it's weird. It's real weird. Some people watching this may remember her, may have known me long enough to know who I'm talking about, but and may know some of the details, but I'm not going to get into it now. It was an unhealthy situation, and it was weird to hear from her. She was expressing support for my transition, which she had the capacity to be very negative sometimes, and a lot of our interactions weren't terribly positive. But anyway, I'm rambling now. I don't want to talk about her anymore. It's kind of pointless to continue talking about her. Anyway, so thank you for your patience in knowing that sometimes I'm going to be non-productive and I'm not going to get shit done. But I'm always going to be back at it. So anyway, yeah, I'm just rambling at this point. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for being my friend. I will see, hopefully, you'll see me in a couple of days. If not, I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye. See you next Tuesday.